Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Istifadah and my student number is 19180015. Here I would like to give my brief understanding about the video translation procedure and process that had been given by Mam Prima last week. The first thing that I would like to mention is about the translation process definition in general. Translation process definition in general is about everything happen from the very first work of the translator while begin working the text until he finishes the target text, and it can include something such as helps, taking decisions, solving problems, and making correction. And then several things to consider for becoming professional translator is there are four things. Those are excellent and efficient work, optimal cooperation with colleges or with group, and then respect to revision process, and then quality management. There is also something called joint translation, which is there two or more translator works together in a group or in teams. And then three big processes of the translation is first analyze the source language message into simplest form, and then transfer the message at the level needed. For example, if the level is for kindergarten, so how the translator translated so that children can understand the text. And then the last is restructure the message into the target language that we want to translate. And then there are also 7 steps in translation process. Those are tuning, analysis, understanding, terminology, restructuring, checking, and discussion. Furthermore, there are also translation that divided into two big division. Those are direct and oblique translation. Direct translation consists of borrowing, calque, and literal translation, and then while the oblique one consists of transposition, modulation, equivalence, and adaptation. And then borrowing is the process that the translator give new stylistic effect to the text from the source language until the target language. And then calque is almost the same with the borrowing. And then literal translation is direct transfer from the source language to the target language without something paraphrasing or something like that. And then transposition is like paraphrasing. And then modulation is the changing of point of view that had done by the translator from the source language to the target language. And then equivalence is rendering to difficult text. And the last is adaptation, is the part of most complicated translation case. Okay, I guess that's all my explanation about the translation procedure and process material. Thank you. Akhirul kalam. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.